Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. Oh, mid-fight cutscene. Oh, is this how you get to the second round? Because I've never been in control, so I never see the second, the cutscene. Oh. Oh, he has legs. Uh-oh. This'll be fine. It'll be okay. Okay. This is the second bit. Okay. Oh, this is fine. Oh no, okay, maybe we should leave that there. Oh, okay. Is it doing anything? No, it's really not. Okay. Oh, please don't kill Klee. Uh-oh. Okay, this is fine. Why is it doing, no damage? Oh, I see the tiniest little slither of yellow where it's doing damage. Okay. I think we're supposed to fight these things? Is that not a thing? Is that not how you... Oh! That's not good.
Reality is pain.
Yeah, I think oh no, cutscene. Nahida? Did she just get squished? Nahida?
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Father's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
Okay, I think. Oh, now the little thing is doing its thing that it's supposed to be doing. Firing the little shots at it. Okay, I see. I see. It's finally but that's quite cool and kind of scary and wow. That was a lot. That was a good cutscene. That was a good cutscene. I liked it. Just look at Nahida. Problem solving. Better than everybody else. Oh. Because she kept saying like, oh, everything's wonky because I have Nahida as a trial and therefore she's in like the wrong place. All my characters have moved down by one because Nahida's in the trial. Okay. This is fine. But yeah, everything's like slightly wonky. That's okay. But yeah, no, it was quite a cool cutscene. And he was like, will you face me as a god? But Nahida is doing her job as a god. And yes, this is 13 squared. This is the 169th attempt. So this is 13 squared. Uh-oh. Okay. How are we supposed to defeat? Oh! Okay, well, that worked. Can you... How am I supposed to reach this? Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure this is it. Good. No? How do I don't have any bow characters. Did I manage it? Uh-oh. I think I missed. Oh no, it's Yao Yao. Oh no, but I did it! No! Oh dear, I was so close as well. Oh, and I can't even heal properly because Yao Yao's the healer! No! Fine, okay, we'll do this the manual way. We can do it. It's fine. It'll be okay. Just gotta heal Yao Yao somehow. I might have to just go into my backpack and grab some food for her. Maybe that's the way to do it. Let's see. Let's just take a hash brown break. Here's some hash browns. Come on, Yao Yao. Eat some hash browns. Okay, she's good now. Okay, let's see. And then... Ooh! No. This is fine. This is fine. We need Yao Yao again. And, oh, we can do this. Oh gosh. Don't like that. Whatever this is, not a fan. Just running. I'm just running. Kind of working though. Oh. Give me these things. Give me these things. Okay. Okay. He's almost done. Almost done. Just a tiny bit more. Come on, Nahida. There we go.
Humans. Filthy humans.
Please! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Oh, is it Ivan, you have to go? Well, I will hopefully see you on Wednesday. Have a good evening. Have a good rest of the week. Well, no, next week, because the rest of the week is a couple hours. This sure seems different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness? Yes, that is our destination, but I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this. Polluted? Surely not. It must be due to forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge? It seems that you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know? You tell Nida about what we learned in the desert. Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago. Was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrificing Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's nearly exhausting her power. Then a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Khaenri'ah Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger. If we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Yes, it's very possible she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her, actions of pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul. Oh, do you feel sad, Nahida? I'm just showing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions all the way till her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. By clue, you mean the words, "World, forget me"? Yes, her words are distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we find the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness. And then we'll find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to tell us the truth in person. I hope we can use the truth to save everybody. Each of us needs to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis protection, we must always keep a clear mind, otherwise we could go mad at any moment. Eek, that's so scary. Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go. Okay. Ooh. Are we in the air? Why is there a huge boat? That's a boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards. What are these? These don't seem to be affected by them. Oh. Okay. This is fine. Uh-oh. This is fine. Oh. Uh-oh. Come on, Klee. You can do it. Okay. Now we can go this way. Oh, Rift Wolves, really? Really? Rift Wolves? Okay. This is fine. Gotta heal Sayu, and then we can use Sayu to do a little bit more healing, and then we can throw more bombs at them. Quickly, and the healer, and apply. And then we can just... Okay, get a little bit more, a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Ah, ooh! More 4-leaf sigils. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're getting to the boat. Okay, okay. I get it. I get it. Gotta be careful. Okay, okay. And we just gotta throw some stuff. And do this. Ah, okay, the boat. We're almost at the boat. Oh, the boat. I don't even want a boat of consciousness. What does that even mean? Okay, okay. Open this. And this. Okay, come on, Clee. Set everything on fire. Okay, okay. I want to dodge a bit. Okay, okay. And there's just one guy left. Oh! Oh no! Second wave, second wave. Oh, okay. Big lava child. Not ideal, but defeatable. Okay, okay. Come on, lava child. Come on, lava child. You can't defeat Clee. Clee's got this. You just gotta stay in the healing field. And yeah, we did it, we did it. Okay. We just gotta get up. How do we get up there? Where's the sigil? Do we... Oh no, maybe we just climb the stairs? We should be Nahida. Or... No. Symbolism. Oh. Oh no, that was that. Oh, we can drive the boat. I see. Oh, we changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida? Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact? The strange thoughts came from time to time, but I seem to be okay now. But everything's been completely normal from Paimon. Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions this time. We should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before? No, it seems my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job. Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her. This is the place we were talking about. Oh, it's the tree! The magic tree! The base of Irminsul. So pretty! The tree! Okay, now what's happening? Well, this is the place. Yes, it's the same place from my memories. We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is... Is that me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? It's Nahida too! I can't believe my eyes. The two of you look almost exactly the same. Irminsul and surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago, but this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature, hence why we would appear exactly the same. Oh. We're of the same nature? Why? Because you are me and I am you. You are me in the new samsara. The new samsara? As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I am the avatar of Irminsul, and you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. It Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I am merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here, my new self in this samsara. There's a connection between you two, Lesser Lord Kuznai and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday? Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree. That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it? That's a great insight, yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me. Really? Perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, and that future that it leads you to, you two will be yours alone, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry, the growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom. I have faith in Nahida too. She will definitely become a great Archon. Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom. Thank you, nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you. The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've always looked forward to talking with you. Could you tell me why you wanted to create me and what exactly happened when you died? Ah, I see you're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a colour like this. I knew it's a Cumbria cataclysm. At that time, the Seven all summoned to the nation of Cumbria. Except for me, I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. Disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At the very moment my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. Pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost. What exactly is forbidden knowledge? It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Teyvat could fall apart. There's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand? At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha. It's truly the world's most amazing invention. Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha, then I compiled their wisdom and all my own power. Well, did it work? Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul, but things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was already connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge. Oh no, how could that happen? I've experienced pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience. Yes, my feeling weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that forbidden knowledge couldn't even be permanently eradicated. It couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there was no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara and left a trail of clues. All in hopes that you could come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever. Oh. Oh, but wait, no, I can't. Yeah, so you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world, and as you realized just now, removing from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul. But people love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I'm exactly the same, so how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do. With the God of Wisdom, Bua, you should know that there is no other way. But this is so cruel, I don't want to forget you. You don't need to feel so sad, Bua. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety, the answer you'd been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me.
We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Whoops, I had myself muted. Okay, that... Oh, that means I probably didn't say that out loud. Oh well. So... Yeah. My bad. Didn't realize I had it muted. Don't know how much of that I said out loud, but yeah. That's not good. There was some buzzing, it was a beautiful, tragic cutscene, and then Nahida forgot. Nahida forgot. And then, but we remember. We remember. I think we should tell them. That sounds Kaiko Paimon. I've been waiting here for far too long, but finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off. The doctor, what have you done? Here's the type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry, I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship. Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now? I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the god of wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing. You mean there are many different versions of you in this world? An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observe the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me, how does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge? It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reasons to exist. They can't be broken on a whim. Good. Amazing even. Indeed, it is difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period. Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could have very well have stopped us and helped that fake god. Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment, so why should I interfere with the results? The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god in your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself? I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me. Confronted with the outcome, but you're right, and that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment. As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging, and you seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar. Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions, they just don't fit your standards, that's all. Alright, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis. Eslo Kuznali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle. Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow this is starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now. I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom. Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles? Awaken the heavenly principles? Interesting, interesting. Do you think that's really possible? Heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Teyvat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles, and if so, how does the Fatuid plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me? Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility, so tell me, what are your conditions? This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated the cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price? Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay? How about erasing all your other segments? So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort. Requiring me to destroy them all here and now, bravo, a suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, the segments you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You're observing me, and that's how you knew I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments. Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that? I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth the Gnosis, then deal. You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad? I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for Gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, my abilities, the only amount of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say you're just temporarily ahead. What I'd like to know is, how can you be so sure that I've really erased them? I can see your remaining honesty. What is happening? Oh. Well, have you confirmed that it's complete? Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and thirst of knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit. It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by the city for a third time. The chess piece, and where is your dendrognosis? Don't be greedy, harbinger of Snersna. No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, what? There's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Though judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. You're the God of Wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you? People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest. Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Teyvat are fake? Huh? That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this. Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you, but I'll still listen to what you have to say. No, Nahida, don't give him your gnosis! It's not worth it, it's not worth it! Oh, no. Just gonna give it to him. Secrets and dark truths flow to the mind of the wise, then everything falls silent. Several days later. Well, finally, you've got to go now. Fair enough, fair enough. Have a good night, and hopefully I will see you next time. Good stuff, Ivan, you're back. Unexpected. This has taken quite a while longer than I'd hoped, but that's okay. I think it's almost done. Wait for together. Okay, wake up. Are you awake? Kole says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up. Good morning, Paimon. Good morning, how are you feeling today? Pretty good. Good to hear. It looks like you've recovered pretty well. We've recovered pretty well. Not even Tignari can stop us from going out now, right? That's right. On the day we lost consciousness in battle, when we woke up, we found ourselves in Gardaraville, and Tignari and Kole were looking after us. I heard that it was Sino who brought us here. Tignari complained that Sino was always sending people to him, but it has taken great care of us. After exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here. After a few days, we finally recovered enough to be able to go back out. What Tignari and Kole have said, the Akasha has been turned off completely, and the people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it. Such a big change will certainly affect people's lives, but it will definitely be a good thing. Come on, traveller, let's go. Is this not done? Surely this is done. I feel like it's got to be almost done. And therefore, it's just, this is like the conclusion bit, surely. Surely. Good morning, Kaiko, looks like you're awake. Yep. Good morning, Kole. I prepared some breakfast today, please have a taste, I hope you like it. It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy. Well, now I've recovered from Elazar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now. And Paimon bets they're all delicious. Enjoy a yummy breakfast with Kole, who's been waiting for you. Oh, by the way, Kaiko, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night. Paimon hasn't already read it? No, Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up, so Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilu. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's reinstatement as the Grand Mahamacha. General Mahamacha. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you, the date of the banquet is written on the back, it's in 2 days. I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well, that's amazing. That's really not amazing, we were just doing our part. Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you. But you're amazing too, Kole. Oh, you're embarrassing me. Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar and have a look. Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tignari. There was a stopping point after the fight? Of course there was. Of course there was. However, it would be a shame to do this kind of bit next time, because it's very much the conclusion. It'd be weird to just do this bit. It's too late now, I've committed. Tignari, good morning, how do you feel today? We feel much better, how about you? How's your wind, Tignari? I'm recovering well, thanks for asking. From the looks of it, you seem to already be busy with work again. It's fine, I'm not that busy, really. The others, our patients have recovered as well as Hypatia. For now, I need to tend to my forest watcher duties. It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too. Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers still need to do the work. I appreciate that's a lot to ask. By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back. The other users hardly knew. He had already mentioned it to me before. Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come say hi to us? He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left. You probably already know it all about the celebration feast. Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that. But didn't Nilo say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you? Perhaps. Alternatively, he didn't know about it either. Well, come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast. I guess Nilo's only planning on telling him what the festivities are underway. You and Kole are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us? Kole has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it, not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently. Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons? Very important Paimons? Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they have previously imprisoned have all been released. Huh? Is your master alright? Yes, he's a little weak, but he is injured and his condition is stable. As Lord Kuznali is her boundless mercy has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia Forest. When they learned that Lord Kuznali had defeated the Baladir and saved Amansel, they were shocked at first, but also became happy. Feeling the sacred light guiding them on the path and discovering wisdom had begun to shine once more. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers. That sounds really exhausting. There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out? Right, we're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay? You've recovered well, you may go, but be careful. Yay, will do. Okay, to the Grand Bazaar. Wait, we didn't talk to Tigger. Anything else? Anything else you'd like to ask? How's Hypatia? Yes, thank you for remembering. She's continuing her training in the forest after she recovered. As a scholar, she never slacks off. Great. A lot's happened lately. Kole and I have been busy, but don't worry, we'll take care of ourselves. As for Sino's reinstatement, the more I think about it, the more I suspect that he just doesn't have a single clue about this feast. But this does remind me that Kole and I should find an opportunity to celebrate him as well. He has helped me a lot during this time. And you as well, thank you. Don't mention it. Take care, please find me if you need anything. Oh, I didn't talk to Kole properly. Where is she? I forgot to talk to her afterwards. Kole. Everything's been getting better lately and my mood has been improving as well. You can come find me anytime if you need anything. Thanks for looking after us. You're welcome, I was just doing my duty. Remember to talk to Master Tignari before you leave. Okay, Grand Bazaar. This has got to be the last bit, right? Right? Surely. Because we're just... we're going to the feast. Oh dear. This is fine. Okay, where's the Grand Bazaar? It's not? What do you mean it's not? But where's the feast? How much more could there be? Is it a lot? Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared. Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here, well, except for the guests. It's a simple reply, really that much to ask for our guests. It's affecting our arrangements. It'll be fine, besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance. I was just thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right? Hey, Nilu. Kaiko, Paimon. We got your letter, so here we are. You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet. Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived? Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all our guests, but maybe everyone is still busy with other things. Look, I get it. Sumeru is an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore any press like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity, after all. Of course, you're right. I have no idea how happy I am to talk about people with good taste. If you consider enjoying Nilu's dance as having good taste, then almost everyone has good taste. Besides, because Paimon thinks everyone will love her performance. That's right, we all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favourite amongst those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for our most outstanding audience members next time. I think those two may win. Nonsense, it's not for us to decide the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. The pictures could make superb gifts. Oh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one. You guys are so funny, there's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here. There's always a lot going on in the Grand Bazaar. Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Kaiko, Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here. Okay, we'll go around and check. Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is doing now. Do you know where everybody is? When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dale was in Port Ormus and Arhythm was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Raman's whereabouts, my guess is that he's with Dale. As for Donizard, just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please check. Ask her or me. Okay, got it, let's go, Kaiko. Okay, there's a chat with the heat and that's it. But that's okay. That's gotta be okay, right? I'll go to the Ventures Guild later and ask Miss Catherine if she knows how to get one of those cameras. Yes, please do. I'm sure the audience would be thrilled at the chance of receiving commemorative gifts. It could be our special surprise that we prepare for everyone. I think it's an amazing idea. Who knows, if we take more pictures, they might even become the signature souvenir of the Grand Bazaar. And Neely will become even more famous. Won't be long till people are fighting for front row at your performances. I've heard this camera is not just something anyone can use as they please. It must be aimed properly and subjects should pose for the best results. Should we get ready then? Perhaps we should wear something a little more appropriate. No, I think you look absolutely fine. If anything, when we pose for this clever invention, we should just be ourselves, You really think so? Okay, I guess we gotta go here. Okay. I guess it's just gonna be a super long stream. Oh dear, oh dear. We haven't seen Arhythm anywhere. Let's just ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Arhythm around? Yes, the team scribe Arhythm has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man. Oh, who else is looking for him? Mr. Carvey was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is, and now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages. No, not at all. No way, we're strictly here on business. I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am. Carvey's here? Okay. Okay, where are you, Arhythm? Where are you? Where are you hiding? Oh, no. I didn't do my rolling efficiently. I wasted it. Oh, and I wasted it again. Okay, let's go closer. Python should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there, but it looks like he might not have time for us. He's already talking with someone else. Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the Academia. This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru? It doesn't matter, it's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared. Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story. Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me, so just tell me what you know already. Well, I almost became a sage. Huh? Don't sound too surprised, you know. You're the renowned Carvey, light of the Kashara. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too. Why do I feel like you don't really mean it? What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity? Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before. Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same. But you... See, this is why I hate discussing things with you, but your ridiculousness and arrogant attitude always gets in the way. It seems that you really can't stand my personality. Well, what's your first clue? Well, then you might as well move out of the house. Are you threatening me? Stooping so to a new low, I see. Don't change the subject, you, a sage, what a joke. The Academia might as well just close tomorrow. Are they having a fight? Let's see how this plays out. We're not in a rush anyway. Forget what's going on with the Academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion? Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it. So what great building did our master architect work on this time? Like I need to tell you, keep your nose out of my business. No, I think you deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most? I was in desert for a large project, but considering Harbatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance, unlike a true... Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most? Well, while you were out fiddling through the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis. You think I'd believe that? Look, all you really need to know is that the Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown. How what nonsense are you talking about? It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand. You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on. Yeah, you're dead if I find out you're lying to me. Okay, I guess we can give him his letter now? Hytham. Hey, Hytham. Oh, it's you too. What's the matter? We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter? Letter? Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone up to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. If she addressed the letter to Hytham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters. Have you always been so busy with your work? Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently, and the whole Academia was practically turned upside down. Inari told us that they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they'll spend the rest of their lives there. That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia, I don't know where to begin. The 6 great sages sounds pretty powerful. Yeah, you're right, huh? It feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounds pretty impressive too. Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahamana and Murta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall. Who is managing things in the other 4 schools? Do they need to find someone new? Yes, normally new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria. Wouldn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection to Sumeru. Paimon has a point. Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of the personal affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar, and helped Leslie Kuznani manage the Academia, but I refused. Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious? I'm not even interested in becoming one of the 6 Grand Sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader. Alright, so are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job? That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office. You're still a leader now, even if it's just temporary. And the first thing I'll do is reject Krashara's application for funding. By the way, who was the other person just now? Is he your friend? Do we look like friends? Paimon doesn't know, that's why Paimon's asking. His name is Kave, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Krashara's scholars. He isn't to believe a word you told him, which is exactly why he always has so many problems. So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru. Thanks for your hard work these days. Such is the work of the Academia Scribe. Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you're our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days. Alright, I'll see you there. Okay, now we gotta go to Dea, I think. Okay. Oh, hello. Panic is my name. Trying to remember. You've definitely been here before, but I don't remember. Hello, welcome. I'm just finishing the Archon quest, the Sumeru Archon quest. I keep thinking it's over, and then there's just a little bit more. Is that Paimon I hear? Huh? It's been a while. How are you doing? It's been so long since we've seen you. We're good. How about you? I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I've never been happier in my entire life. I don't know if you've heard, but Azar has completely disappeared and all the patients have recovered. You kidding? Knowing them and connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it. Dea, didn't expect to see you here. That's right, my lady is feeling better now, so I've accompanied her for a walk. Why do you still call me that, Dea? You've already informed my father of your resignation. I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard. Resignation? You mean you're quitting? Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Mayanis. You know that my parents and I are fond of you and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard. Not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. I took this job. I already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase the horizon. So what are you going to do now if you're not going to be a bodyguard anymore? I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again. Huh? We literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you getting bored already? I know, if I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I'm still fired up by the feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short and I'm happy I got to be part of that operation. But the whole thing has made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. As a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall. Well, I remember a friend has someone bring you a message. You mean Hytham? Huh, I didn't expect him to still remember that I thought he was joking. No, we just came from talking with a Hytham at the academia. Did he tell you that he suggested I come to work at the academia? What? We didn't hear anything about that. I heard Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Hytham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the academia, but only if I wanted to. Wow, Paimon see you being anything. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary. Me neither, but I think Deer would look great dressed up as a scholar. Forgetting about it, I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Hytham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight, so he suggested I find some work in the academia. But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing. The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it would be right up my alley. Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger, our line has to return to the world sooner or later. If anything, being a bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me. I don't want to see you go, but I respect your decision. I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. I guess being free is just part of how Dea operates. Once the whole Dendro Archon thing has settled, everyone in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too, but a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long we'll be a dying breed, so I better get to work while I still can. But wait a second, you make it sound like you're leaving now. Well, no, not yet. At least I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week. So have you been in Port Ormus this entire time? You were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu. Oh, did Nilu write to us? She heard that you were seen in Port Ormus, so she sent the letter here. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job. Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off. So what it really sounds like is the only person on duty is always asleep. I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later. And I wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that. Sorry to make you two come all the way out here. It must be something important for Nilu to specifically write to us like that. Yes, she said they're preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar and will also be celebrating Sina's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come. Great, I'll be sure to attend. Count me in too, but is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this? Since it's being organised by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she'd want to see us in as our most natural selves. Right then, this is how I'll show up. The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget. Sure. Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Ramen are? General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts. Oh. The last time we met, he mentioned he had something to do in our village. You can try your luck there. As for Ramen, your guess is as good as mine. I remember he said he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him. Thanks, dear. If you're mentioning it, you'd better get going. Alright, on to our next stop. Oh, no, we gotta talk to them too. Oh, we forgot to talk to Hytham. I'll go back. After I come from Elazar, everything seems so different to me. When I look at the city I visited before, it has a complete different feeling. Yeah, you need to be stronger than an ox to take life by the horns. I think I've heard you say something like that before, but today I finally understand what you mean. If there's any place you'd like to go, I can accompany you. I've got time. What if I tell you I want to go to the desert? Fine by me. If we go to the desert, I can introduce you to my friends there, but we should prepare and get everything we need before setting off. Let's go. I'll go pack my luggage now. After we're done with the feast in 2 days, we can go have fun in the desert. You can count me in. Actually, it's occurred to me Hytham's probably no longer there. So we're just gonna have to go to our village, which is Sino, and then maybe we'll finally be done. 3 months ago. Oh, exciting, exciting. I'm good. I'm overrunning my stream by a significant portion of time because I thought I was almost done the quest and then I wasn't quite almost on the quest. But other than that, it's been very fun though. I have been enjoying my overrunning, but I'm very conscious of the time. But yeah, it's Happy Monday now, for me anyway. Oh dear. Not my smartest move. That's okay. That's okay. This will be a future Kaiko problem. Yeah, how have you been? Didn't I grab the nuts from the trees earlier? I swear I did. Did I not? I thought I did. I thought I did. Did I? Was that not today? Huh. Oh well. Yes, I know. It's been a while since we last visited Ari village. Ah, there's Sino. It's been a while. What brings you here? We recovered well, and Ignori agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again. It seems Gundarville's medical treatment is still as good as ever. And Tignari is recovering well too. That's good to hear. Thank you for taking us to him. Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that. You're welcome. Tignari's excellent medical skills and Collet is quite attentive. It was the best place for you. So why are you just standing here like a dead tree? I'm meeting some people. Oh, you mean Candace? I already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well. Oh, by King Dash's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now. Raman and her, Sataria? Oh, you know me? Well, you're pretty famous in the academia. Don't worry, these are our friends, don't need to be so guarded. I see. How have you been doing lately? I'm doing well, many good things have happened recently. Same here, really, I feel like my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding direction. Oh, tell us everything. Yeah, you go ahead. Alright, well I suppose I should start by saying, I've decided to leave the academia. What? You're not going to be a scholar anymore? It's not that I've given up being a scholar, instead you could say I found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I've not completely given up on my relationship with knowledge either. I can see what you're saying now. What do you mean? I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert. Wow, so you want to become a teacher? Shari will return to support education here and teaches people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites. Yes, it's my hope the Eremites can help us select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they finish learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and spreading of knowledge. People of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Atari is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a shining star in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night, lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety. Oh please, where's all this coming from? I'm starting to feel embarrassed. You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook. Shari's idea will bring much good to many people. At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under the surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at the time has been haunting my heart, if there was lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Shari, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Shari, why haven't you gone home? You never forget the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere. Miss. These words sparked something in me, and I knew I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find he was no longer at the academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore. Azar has received much needed punishment, though if you ask me, it may have been too late. You probably have already heard. Yeah, we heard. Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the academia for the desert and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. The plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Raman. You're all doing so much for the desert. Aside from that, I also have some other business here to discuss with Sino. As Lukaznali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert, I've done some business for her, and part of it requires the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia and sent them to several groups in the desert as instructed by Les Lukaznali. I believe the people make good use of them. That's exactly what the people here need, physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Les Lukaznali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them. Apart from that, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sataria know as soon as I have any more news. I must be persistent about this and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness. This is the first time in hundreds of years that we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words, here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. Great people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the world and glory that once shook the wisdom and glory that once shook the world. Enough about us, are you here to discuss some business too? No, not at all, we're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. The celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you would be able to attend. At the feast, we'll be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought that you would only start working for the Academia after the feast. Celebration feast? Oh, so you really didn't know? It's the first I've heard of it. Kuznari was right, you really didn't know. Ah, this feast is for you, Sino. It sounds to me like you have to be there. It's rare to see that kind of expression from little Sino. You must not like feasts very much. No, not really, but I'll go. You two are invited as well. I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Atari in the desert, so I'll have to pass. I'm afraid I won't be able to join you, although if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for me. Messages: I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance is like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful, so much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person. Okay, we've got all that down. I will be sure to give that message to Nilu. Our job here is complete as well, so I remember party in 2 days, make sure you're there. Got it. Okay. 2 days later. Whoop. Double do. Do I present the followers? Yes, we usually do boss time. We didn't do boss time today for quest-related reasons, but usually in the last hour of my stream, which should have been... Well, the last hour should have been 2 hours ago, but basically, UK time I stream 8 to 11, and at UK 10 o'clock is the start of boss time, and we usually just use up my resin. We'll fight some bosses. And yeah. That's usually how it goes. But not today, unfortunately, because I was questing. Okay, we just gotta go to the Grand Bazaar. Almost. Okay, I think we're almost done this time, but I keep thinking that, and I'm always wrong, so I might be wrong again. But I just... There can't be that much left, surely. 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 Everyone's already here, looks like we're the last ones to arrive. You're here. Ah, there you are. Good evening. Oh, look, you finally decided to show up. You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here. But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone arrived right ahead of time. I suppose the last one who arrived we put in charge of today's speeches. Nah, there won't be any speeches today. Oh really? Well, even better. Come join us over here, let's share some good food and drinks and chat about all sorts of fun things. Everything looks quite good. Well, Paimon can't wait. Keiko, just look at all the delicious food here. Feast and celebration of the General Marmatra in the Grand Bazaar goes as planned. Drinks are flowing, the food is delicious, and the venue is beautifully arranged. Everybody eats and drinks before enjoying the performance prepared by Nilu and everyone in the Grand Bazaar. Time passes gradually in the wonderful atmosphere, and the beautiful evening feels almost like a dream. Well, it's so delicious. Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing. The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar, and we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf. This is kind of nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this. Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dea. My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks, I'm glad to hear it. Now I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the grand plan. Don't mention it. Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable. We owe it to our abilities and luck. Really? Well, I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding. That's how I remember it too. It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. However, judging from the results, everything worked out well. Yeah, everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success. So would you say we're good actors too? That's one more talent under our belt. Such a blessing that Leslie Kuznali was able to return to power at the Academia. Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she has finally returned. Returned to the Academia, abandoned and neglected? Leslie Kuznali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all of her wisdom and memories of the past. The Academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember, huh? You look surprised I didn't say anything wrong, did I? Oh, her rewriting! No, everything you said is correct. Phew, that's good. Nothing wrong? Yeah, Keiko, what's with that face? You knew all of that already. Don't mind me, my mind was elsewhere. Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Leslie Kuznali used all her power for the people of Sumeru, and what did they do in return? It seems that after everyone forgot Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, their understanding of Sumeru's history also changed. Everyone believes Leslie Kuznali has been Sumeru's Archon all along. Maybe I'm the only one in all of Teyvat who remembers that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata ever existed. As the witness of all that happened, I shall respect her choice and keep the secret for her. If you bite the hand that feeds you, then don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino? Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Leslie Lord Kuznali calls for a more severe punishment. You could simply tell Leslie Lord Kuznali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished. I respect our deity's decision and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage? Are you trying to say I'm fit to be a sage? No, not at all, but every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now. Why? Because you dethroned Azar from power? Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you'll make it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain. Seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it. I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life. But by that you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe? Precisely. Oh wait, is that all? So that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans? It's reason enough. You've certainly got quite the personality. You flatter me. Alright then, how about you? You've already resumed work as a general Mahamatra, right? That's right. Will you be happy with that life? It's not about being happy, there are merely a lot of things that I must do. Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now. Thank you, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere is quite good. Oh, I thought you might find it boring. No, this gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well. Oh, okay. Oh no, I didn't know if he would say the same thing twice. He did. Let me just click that. Okay. Okay. Who else? Ooh. My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it? Yes, I also tried some fruits just now. They're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everyone likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar. Who said it? Oh, look who else is here. Hello, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Now I have a chance to meet all the heroes. My pleasure. I'm glad we could come. Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities. The atmosphere here is good and everything is delicious. It must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering. Yes. I don't often come to such places, but it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days, otherwise I could show you around. It's alright, don't worry about us. There's always next time, we're friends after all. This feast is pretty good, I like it. That's good. It's good the Sino likes it, given it's, his feast. There you are, Kaiko. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it. Yeah, it's great, thanks for inviting me. That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we got everyone together here, almost like a fairy tale. Make sure we live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves. We have a message to tell you. Please tell Zatari's message to Nilu. I'm honoured to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you, Kaiko. Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. I'm starting a little sleepy. Feels like I'm about to nod off. You can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you put something yummy in your tummy. Really? Of course, just wait here for Paimon. We're gonna fall asleep. I assume this is how we talk to Mr. Kuznali. Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden, or is it because I'm too full? It seems like someone is there. Is this not Nahida? It's me! Oh, it is Nahida! Nahida, it looks like my consciousness is connected to yours again. You may blame me for being a little too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I know, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon. Is there anything you need from me? I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with the fallout from recent events, so I haven't had any free time. Kaiko, although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with. What is it? Please say thank you to everyone for me. So that's what it's about. Nahida, it'd be better if you could do that yourself. Is it not convenient for you to do that for me? Some things in Sword must be done by yourself. But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? But if I end up scaring them and ruining the wonderful feast, that'd be the last thing I want. It'll be fine. Please don't worry too much. Let me think about it. Okay. Have you made up your mind? Yes, I have. That's good. Wait, huh? Is she using our body? You said I should go and thank everyone else myself, right? So... I pledge to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The floor also climbs up the fence to get closer to the sky. At least promise me you won't say anything weird when you're in my body. Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh, that voice, Nahida? Hold up, what's going on, Kaiko? Didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is it also a part of the feast? I don't know, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hello, Nilu. You know who I am? Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Aethan, Sino, Dea, Paimon, and Dunizard. Lesser Lord Kusanali? I took the liberty of occupying Keiko's body so I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, sages, the Doctor, the Balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without any of you, I would have been in such much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Devat would have suffered great misfortune. You'll refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I am quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you've done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this. Dunizard, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you. You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you. This is how the relationship between the Academia and the Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path. You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us. I'm honoured to have been able to take part in this plan. I hope you like the dance I dedicated to you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. See, just like I said, everyone is really happy to meet you. Yeah. He just shows up for a surprise visit and brings the feast to its climax. Sincere joy flows in the hearts of everyone present. Warm atmosphere of talking and laughter carries on late into the night. And the feast ends on a perfect note. The next day. Okay. It's gotta be almost done. Are you awake? Did you rest well? I think I slept alright. After you left, you ate a lot of food, and you've become a glutton. So nothing compared to Paimon. That just means you have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. Right, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the Academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask. Okay. Last little bit. Ooh. Funny, the last bit. Oh, okay. It's actually the last bit this time. After I've been saying that for the last hour and 20 minutes. Or hour and 40, really. Okay. Let's go down here. Hello, Nahida. Nahida! Hello, Traveller and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy like a candle floating on water. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know? Okay, about the Akasha. For recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand this life is much more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the Academia. Former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope the new 6 great sages will be more focused on academics, and Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. But the big issue is the people of King Desert, all the residents of the desert. In fact, they have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it. What happened after I fell asleep? What happened after the doctor put you to sleep? Did you take the gnosis? You guessed correctly, the top rank Fatui Harbingers up to number 3 possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the Doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles have been quiet since the Kanria disaster 500 years ago. Use this point as leverage against the Doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy Diagnosis. Though it was just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such an extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the Doctor as well as a boon for Nev, new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom. About the Balladeer. He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do anything evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he has still yet to understand them himself. The future will be determined by fate. About Fontaine, the next step on my journey. Is that where you're headed next, Fontaine, the Nation of Justice? As far as I know, that nation operates on a judicial system. Does that Archon personally judge people? No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon Focalors won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalors will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got a very unique personality. I've got nothing else to say. Are you sure? Isn't there something else that you haven't asked about yet? Huh? You mean about your brother? While you were resting at Gardenerville, I took some time to perform an elemental search for your information on your brother. We both came from the other stars, there shouldn't be any information on him in Irminsul. It is an Irminsul repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat, so there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother. This is true in your case, Kaiko. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother, because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all. What? There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world. Wait, what does this mean? How is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. How could he possibly hail from Teyvat? Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories, or is it that this world has done something to him? But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat? Do you have any further intel? Do you know what he has been up through? According to the records, I was able to access your sibling suddenly appeared in Kanria. After the Kanria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records of him suddenly become fuzzy. What do you mean fuzzy? Did something happen to him? All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. Whoever it is, they can do that. Who knows what else they're capable of? Could he be related to the Abyss? But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world. Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders. Descenders? What's a Descender? I must have heard of it. Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders, external beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Kaiko, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender. 4th? Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before Kaiko, and her brother isn't even one of them? That's right, my current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time. Phew, Paimon's head is about to burst from all this crazy new information. And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them. Same here, I'll need some time to reflect on what you've said. And soon you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a future journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate. I was sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida. The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes and maybe I'll appear in your dreams. Oh. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.